welcome to a WIP IT Thursday. I'm running solo tonight. Got plenty to work on to keep me busy. I got so many projects I'm working on. I got some new 3D printed parts in the mail I got a Hooded Cobra Commander head. I got some McFarlane sized Bane fist, which I'm wanting to use for my Rogue Prime. I'll have to do some modifications to make these work on the Caliban arms. I got Lord Pumpkin. I got Power Girl. I got a couple heads I'm wanting to try out for Helmet US Agent. Yeah, plenty of stuff to keep me busy. And He-Man. Working on cleaning out these. Using parts from one of my earliest customs ever made was a 2000X style He-Man using DCUC parts. And I'm recycling the parts from Marvel Legends style He-Man. Oh, we got Peg Zero Daddy in the chat. Welcome. Hello, sir. Caught some of the best of streams with Matt and his pals last night. Yeah, that was a fun stream. And I could have kept on going, but I love talking about toys. Yanked that right out of my hand. Saving me some sculpt work. I'll see if I can get these. It may not end up saving me any time whatsoever, but I want to try using the fur off the 2000X He-Man boots. I'll hollow this out. See if I can make it slide onto the Hercules legs. Now we got that flags the crap out of me when the parts slip out. Yeah. Hello, Emilio. Oh, I forget to get the background sound going. There we go. Yeah, especially when you got a bit too that could tear you up too. I got a drill bit in here and that snags you. That tear you up pretty good. Probably need to put this in a vise or something to be safe. But safety. What's that for? Where's my small barrel bit? It's probably on the table somewhere and I can't see it. Oop, there it is. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. I need something to punch through. Too small. That should do it. Difference 10 years makes some glue too. Been using the same glue, not super glue. These will not. These are DCUC Blue Beetle upper legs. I hollowed out these He-Man boots before, glued in place. They won't budge. I took a pair of pliers and I was yanking and yanking even after heating it up. What else we got in here to cut with? I know if I organize my bits, I'd find them easier, but what's the fun in that? I'm going to use 2 paint sealers. To which ones were those? I use. Where's that? Got up here behind me. This is the first sealer I use. I use a Duplicolor Automotive Finish Clear Coat. That's to seal everything in, let that dry really good. I usually let it sit for like 24 hours. Then I'll go back and hit it with a combination. I'll hit it with a Mr. Hobby matte. Let that dry, set real good. Then I'll hit it with a semi-gloss that gives you like your nice, smooth factory finish. The Duplicolor is like a real nice hard coat. The dull coat and gloss. Yep. I just had to order some new semi-gloss. I was running out. I like to find a hardener wearing sealer. Yeah, I like the Duplicolor. It holds up pretty well. Do some quick eyeball measuring, make sure I'm not wasting time. It's maybe too small to even get the work what I'm wanting to do. Okay. I might be able to make it work. Yeah. This is the automotive I use. Change my speed up. Earlier. Can't get that one. Go in. There we go. Little Liberty Oil Products synthetic lubricant. Use that one tight joints too. It's good to have that around. I'll need to take a look where I can get the spray cans from here. There's only car part stores in my city. Gonna use just hobby stuff. Yeah, I was able to get mine through Amazon because it's gone up in price since I've started using that stuff. It seems like it goes up every year, even more so now. I could sculpt these on, but I always like to try to repurpose parts instead of just trying to pitch them all the time. So let's see if I can make this work. I like to repurpose stuff. I think I can make this work. Will it fit on the upper calf? No, it won't. Let's go with try what I'm doing here first. It'll be too small if I try to go over on the calf. I got a plan. Just don't work. I noise. Ooh. Now that's might make it even easier. Just sitting there, popped in my head. I know what I'm going to do. I will explain in a moment. Change over to a smoother. Clean it up on the inside. What I'm actually going to do, I guess I just thought of it. These are going to be too small if I try to use them on the boots as is. I can actually cut it on the back, then glue around. I got to do some resculpting anyway with these open skin areas and open toes. How big are these feet? Kind of close. But yeah, I got to do some resculpting anyway, so I can cut the back, glue around the top, then just resculpt the back of the fringe in the back. So I cut down some of the sculpting. See, I had a plan. That was the plan all along. Still cutting down some of the sculpt work. clean up. Cut it in the back, open it up. And boom goes the dynamite. Go around the boot like so, where I just have to sculpt that little bit in the back. I'm actually going to smooth this down a little bit though with my bit, make it easier to glue. Hello, Self-Town Paints. Merry Christmas to you as well, everybody else in the chat. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and everything in between. And there's some times it's a Hulk Smash is going to be on here in a little bit. Oh, that's perfect. Took down just enough material where it slides on really well. I'm glad I didn't try to make the diameter work. Look at that. That's going to look good. I guess still need to take down some of the back a little bit. Inside here too. Change to a different one. Hola, Nico. Season greetings. Yes, sir. Oh, it's Sunday. We won't do the full crew team because it's Christmas. So next weekend and the weekend after is New Year's. So we got the Thursday show though. Oh, that looks good. Boom. There we go. It's gonna look good. Grab a pig here real quick. grab my Hercules off my collection shelf, and we'll see how much tolerance I got to take material off. Not a lot, but I can go down. Okay. I think that's going to look pretty good. That'll work. I can extend it down too. It's something as a base to go off of. I'm ready to glue this one. Where to put my glue? There it is. Start just a little bit on the front, and I'll go around. Okay. I like it. When I fill in the sides too, I can add a little extra fur hanging down, but this is a good base to start with. Thought about cutting the fringes or trying to make a Masterverse boots work, but they're just so weirdly proportioned, too long. So I nixed that idea. There we go. We got the fur top of the boots. That dry. Let's go ahead and hollow out the other one. More speed, more power. Embrace your Kirby Clarkson. More power. Boom, boom. Okay. Well, last night I was on Customs by Matthew channel, several other customizers and other guests, and we did our top 5 figures. Ooh. It was fun. One thing I've actually done in the past too, like if I don't, it works, but like you can like cut out material like this, you can melt it down and stick inside heads and make ball sockets. I'm just throwing it away. Fix it sculpting O-rings works best. Okay. Boot. I was the one that picked Galactus as top 5. No one else did. So I don't know if they got it either though. He was my number 1. If you got Galactus, how can you not make him your number 1 figure of 2022? I was using the universe one as an example. Like why the hell? I love the Galactus figure, but why didn't they put sound voice chip in the Galactus? It seems so weird that they have the ability to do it. They did it with the small one. Well, Quasar was his honorable mention, so. I like my Quasar better. Yeah, Quasar definitely should have been on a bucket cap. Something like with the Spider-Man UK body makes a great base for him. Okay. This one. There we go. Get you heal. Oop. Just grind off some of that like we did with the other one. Picked up a cheap AO Magneto. If I ever anything, I'd take a window out of his box. His feet are hidden anyway in there. Yeah, he's got some. Quasar's got some giant feet.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
How's everyone doing?
Doing pretty good.
Hey, everyone who's joining in the chat.
Repurposing some 2000X, the fur on the boots. And
oh, sweet.
It's a little short, but it's a good starting.
It's a guideline, right?
Yep. I can actually add some. So I got to fill in these spots down here anyway.
Yeah.
So, but I don't have to like build on nothing. I can actually use this as the base to build my sculpt.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Gary.
Plus,
hey, Nico.
And I like repurposing when I can.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you full cam.
Oh, cool. I was letting everybody know since Sunday's Christmas, we won't have a stream on Christmas.
Yeah. Next couple of Sundays is a right up. Gary says it took me almost a whole year to take the Maestro out of his box. Yeah.
Oh, I understand. I got stuff. I unboxed some stuff today. It's been sitting over by my shelf where I got Galactus at, and it's been sitting in my boxes for months. I finally took them out of the box, and it's like Masterpiece Fans Toys Transformers,
Yeah.
and now they take the time and put the Autobot logos on them.
I haven't unboxed anything other than whatever I've used for customs in the past few years. So I think I take the cake here.
You win.
Yeah, people are gonna start calling me a mint on card collector. Far from it.
A little more off this side.
Yeah, I picked up an extra Hercules too. I just figured he'd make for a good, He-Man or Conan, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gary, I know what you're talking about there, buddy. I'm getting my hopes up for you, man.
Got the Spider-Man Amazing Friends set that Don sent me. I was going to do a review on it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to do it today, but this week's been doctor's appointments after doctor's appointments and stuff.
Yeah.
And I got to do some stuff for supposed to be off for the week, but I got to take care of something for the office tomorrow too.
Yeah.
But I can work in a review.
I can't tell you how many times I've checked that shipping information over the past week. Yeah, that's almost like you get a notification saying it's shipping now, and you're already looking out the window.
My Action Figure Labs, they're going to send me another set of fists.
They messed up your order, right? You're supposed to get 2 sets.
Yeah, and he apologized, and I'll get it out as soon as I can.
Oh, that's good. That's good customer service. People make mistakes. It's understandable.
And they had already had a message when I sent them the message. It's like, oh, they're out for the holidays, and he checked it anyway. I guess he got the Etsy app, and it sends notifications.
Well, a lot of the people we're purchasing from, they do a good job. They do good by us. We mention them on the channel, and hopefully they get some business. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? One hand washes the other.
Got the hooded Cobra Commander head.
That looks really good. Oh, I can imagine you're gonna make that look great with the shadows inside the folds there.
Oh yeah. Plus two, I'm wanting to make a cast of it and modify it. I have a custom character that has a look similar to like the hooded head, but it wears like full robes.
Oh, nice.
So I probably have to get Don to make like the soft goods for me. Because the only way I can know to pull it off is like have some soft goods over top of it and have a head like this.
Yeah.
Cobra logo.
Well, Don's the man when it comes to the soft goods, so.
Oh yeah.
Well, shout out to Don.
Don Corleone.
I've already waited 19 months for it to be ready to ship. Then I had the stress of hoping for a safe delivery. Yeah. Hey man, we're all hoping all the best for you, buddy. Till that thing's on your wall.
Yep.
What else we got in the chat here today? We got Nico. Southtown Paints is in the house. What's up, buddy? I'm just going Emilio Lopez. That's a new name, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Emilio, he's been here before.
Has he? Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Cool. That looks good.
Is that off the Netflix He-Man?
No, it's actually from the old 2000 He-Man.
Oh shit! So you're using that thing for parts anyway, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I want to repurpose everything I can off of it. I hate trying to just break it apart just for the harness and stuff, and then throw the rest of it away because make use out of it.
You already made good use of a couple of parts. So. Gary says what he's expecting is going to be the number one in his collection. Everything else will be number 2 or lower. Yeah, man, I'm stoked for him, eh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the diameter's not big enough to actually just to hollow out, put around the leg. So I'm splice it and cut it in the back. Then I can actually just fill in the gap.
Oh yeah, and plus the back part. Yeah, I'm sure you'll make it look proper. But I mean, at least it's in the back too, right? So
yeah.
Do you get any more of the Insta set?
No, I still got some left right now. It's like I hadn't been over to Hobby Lobby yet.
I gotta see if that's available around here. I'm pretty sure I can get it on Amazon, but man,
Yeah.
that would make my life so much easier. There's so many things that when I gotta glue, I just gotta be patient and wait around, right? So it's like,
oh, I've done that so long. I'm tired of doing it. It's like sitting there like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff's like, that's a godsend almost for somebody who uses glue. In a situation like this, you wouldn't really need to use it.
No, this is actually where I've roughed the texture up too. The inside's ground down, roughed as well. So it's biting really good. The glue is really attaching.
Yeah.
Plus Loctite's usually pretty good too, but bonding pretty quickly. It used to set instantly, like it had Insta-Set already in it. But I guess people got gluing their shit together.
Yeah.
Idiots run it for everybody.
Oh yeah, do you remember that when Crazy Glue would set instantly and it would be like,
oh yeah,
okay, oh shit, my fingers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, oh crap, I can't get my fingers apart.
I remember getting pieces of pieces of fodder that I was working on glued to my finger, and it's like, oh yeah.
Well, I had glued these Blue Beetle that I used old Loctite. I glued these inside these cuffs, and I had to rip them loose. It tore the pieces off. I couldn't break the glue free. So this was glued together with stronger Loctite than what you can get now.
Oh, for sure. Gary says, once while late night customizing, back when I was doing mini-mates, I glued my finger to my forehead. That's what happens when you glue stuff when you should be in bed. R55, what's up, guys? What's going on, buddy?
So it works out good. You just got that little bit of gap. We got to fill in and sculpt.
Oh, that's perfect. Looks
Come on,
good.
focus. There you go. Yeah. I already got to fill in this stuff down here. It's like, might as well. Over the toes, too. I thought about using the some Craven boot feet. They got the straps. That's still tempting. They're a little smaller, but not bad.
Yeah. Might look a little off, though, once the figure's put together.
Yeah. Of course, I could eat and pop my regular Hercules part and the feet off of it. And see what those feet look like on it. And with these, I'm going to stop for these for now. Just let the glue sit up naturally.
Yeah.
Not worry about sculpting them right now. I got other stuff to work on. But yeah, that's a good start. fingerprint was there and everything. How'd you get loose?
Had to sign the fingerprint off.
I got the
That's,
that Odinson head works perfect for this.
you know, that's a proper He-Man. Holy shit! That, like, I mean, you know what? I know people have been into He-Man for ages, but I mean, like, when you look at this, all the He-Mans, like, the proportions were always wonky. Like, I mean, Mattel's
got those weird looking biceps on their figures right now.
Yeah, but even the Mattel, the bodies they used for the Mattel, was it the Masters of the Universe Classics? I understand the look they were going for. They're going for that old retro look, but in a newer and bigger style. But I mean, I don't, you know, to actually see a He-Man in like real world, scale, like, I'm not gonna say scale, but I mean that. What's the word I'm looking for? Like just the body shape. It actually looks natural. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the proper proportions.
Proportions, yeah. Gary says he just pulled it. I was having a thinking moment, so I scratched my head, and the rest is history. Oh man. Could have been worse. You could have been doing the thinker pose with the fist and had the glue on your chin.
Or took a leak.
Oh, gee.
So always could be worse.
Never done it again, though. Yeah, lucky you didn't have a bathroom break in between.
Take a piece of post note card, just trying to figure out the size proportions I want for the chest armor.
You're gonna do a sheet of styrene for that, right?
Yep.
So, like, when you heat that, are you gonna use the actual body for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like just to make sure you can probably even get a little bit of curvature in there, like for the chest and the back.
Yeah, I've made one before. It's,
oh yeah, the DCUC one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I've done it before, like with DCUC. So I got a rough template already made up.
It's cool that you're gonna have a set of DCUC ones and a set of Marvel Legends.
It'd be kind of cool, like contrast, like where it started, where it is now.
Yeah. The only difficult part would have been getting a sludge. You wouldn't really. There really isn't any way you could have got a sludge in DCUC style.
Maybe use a clay face or something.
Oh, you could have. Yeah, you could have used Clayface. Yeah. Well, I remember that. I still have the DCUC Clayface.
Now that having that siren down throws off the white balance on the camera.
Yeah, I know. Dark. Everything looks darker. Gary says I used to get ideas of what I could use in the early hours. Well, you know I'm a night owl, anyways. Yeah, we know that. I was, whenever me and you were talking, Jared's like, I'm driving the bus and I'm thinking in my head,
Yeah, random,
fodder, what I'm gonna use for. Oh, you know what would work good for this? Oh man, I just thought of something wicked. It's like the next time I get to a stop, there I am messaging you on Facebook. It's like, you know what I just thought of?
random customizing thoughts
Oh
about
man,
Hulk Smash.
telling you, I get too many ideas, man.
I think this will work out fine for, even though the originally designed is for a DCUC size, but I think it'll still work scale wise for that bigger Hercules torso.
Yeah. Is that what you're using for a hard case?
Yeah, the modern Hercules. I use the torso off it, and I'm got some Hyperion style legs.
Yeah.
I adapted the Hyperion waist, or young Thor waist, to work with the Hercules torso.
Now, the boots for modern Hercules, they wouldn't work for this Hercules. I mean, this.
No, they're teeny tiny boots. Like the legs on the modern Hercules were tiny.
Okay, I don't own that figure, so I can't picture. I figured they would have had like decent sized feet for that size.
Oh, his legs are so scrawny looking that modern Herc. It's like that's people make fun of that figure. It's like he skipped leg day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wasn't interested in that figure to begin with, so.
Yeah, it's not. Well, they made us buy the Hercules twice because, well, for some of us, because, I wanted it for the Gladiator Hulk, so.
Yeah. You all set for Christmas?
We don't really do anything for Christmas right now. It's just we had like a little family get together over the last weekend with my brother. That's why we did Nico's show on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
I was out of town until late Saturday. That's one thing I like about styrene too. I can just cut it with a pair of scissors.
I honestly didn't even realize you were cutting styrene right now. Oh, wow. That stuff is freaking versatile, man.
Mm-hmm. It's hard plastic.
Gary says it's a curse sometimes when you see a certain thing and you rarely see past it. Yeah, trust me. I'm ordering on Amazon at timing points at work. So.
Oh, Matthew showed some stuff last night. I'm gonna get some eventually. It's like a blue tack, like where you like stick stuff on figure, like the shelf and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But it's clear. It's called museum gel. It comes like in a jar. You can just like take little bits out of the jar, like stick, like if you got an effect piece too, if you want to just stick it on there, like a can of beans.
Yeah.
Or just stick it on like you got stuff, your display's a glass shelf or anything, like you don't want to see that blue tack. It's just use a clear stuff. There's a clear blue tack.
Wow, I never even heard of that.
I haven't either until he mentioned it. And it's like when he mentioned it, I was like looking it up on my phone. Well, like, it on Amazon.
A lot of people never even size their heads anymore, or I mean, if the head that's usually with Marvel Legends, or when you get a head cast, it's a huge hollow hole in there, and people don't even bother doing any work. They just fill it with tack.
Oh yeah, I can't I couldn't do that. I gotta make sure my head's pop on.
Yeah, you want to hear that factory.
I want to hear the pop.
Yeah.
Hello.
So how do you get that the divots in there? How do you get them hollowed out but not empty?
Oh, once I bend it, I take a thinner sheet of styrene and contour it to the back. I'll cut these out and I'll contour it to the back.
Ah, okay, I got it. Yeah, because that other one looks like you actually had a tool just to do that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Like I heated up another piece and contour it to the inside. That way it's.
Well, that looks amazing because, like I said, it all looks like one piece.
And you to do that too is like I would use I need to pick up some plastic weld. You can actually weld this stuff together and make thicker sheets. It'll soften this up and it'll glue to the other. It'll actually melt to it and make one sheet.
Oh wow. Hey, box of cannons, how you doing, buddy?
Box of Cannons one inspired me to work on my He-Man tonight. He's been resculpting his boots.
Yeah, I saw that. He did a great job on his.
Oh yeah. That's not ideal. Release tension.
So we got some nasty weather heading our way. How about you guys?
Yeah, I think the weather front's heading this way too.
Gary says, "Somebody please buy Jared a vice for Christmas."
Well, I've got one next to me. It's just it does no good, but because I'm stubborn. So what I'm doing is drill the holes, and I'm feeding this through. Now, put tension there.
Yeah, he's been feeling. Boxcam's been a bit under the weather with sick kids, but nothing serious, just seasonal crud. Yeah, well, that's good news. Not great news, but it's good news. It's hot here already. Oh, it's wind chill of minus 23. Wow. Yeah, ours is supposed to get rain all day, all night, and then all day tomorrow. It's going to be a flash freeze, and everything's going to get frozen. Then we got some nasty snow on the way after that. And the winds are going to be crazy. Hope you feel better, Cannons. I got one of those bugs too last fortnight or we weren't near cold though.
My brother's got a sinus infection, and my friend that has the comic book shop does the comic book unboxings for the channel.
Yeah.
He's got a chest infection too.
He still hasn't fully recovered though, right?
No, he had the coof, and he's never quite got over it yet.
Wow. There you go.
And boom. These are a handy little tool, the little jeweler saw. I can go in with my files, clean up. These are great to have in your toolbox too. Those little cheap emery boards you get.
Oh yeah, you can get them at the dollar store.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully a couple of days.
Do I now?
Box of Canada saying he caught it from his middle child.
Mm.
She was back up in a couple of days, so hopefully that's all it takes for him as well.
Oh, you'll enjoy seeing this. I got the base coat on sludge that he made.
Oh, nice. Wow. That looks amazing, man.
I just got to figure out how to get to the teeth back there behind the sludge drips.
I'm sure you'll find a way. those are first world problems. Man, that looks amazing. Shit, I know that was the hard part about when you did your first one. It's like, how can you get that, that look?
Yeah.
With sculpt, right? Gary says he needs to get one of those saws. Stanley knifes everything, even his fingers. But the super glue works for that too.
That's a hobby knife scar through there and out the side.
Oh, nice.
That's this one. Let's see, this finger here. You can still see it. I still got nerve damage where this one. I cut this one down to the bone.
Ouch.
So yeah, I've had my share of mishaps.
Live and learn.
Yep. As I say that, let me get my hobby knife out here.
Box of Canada saying he doesn't know how you're going to paint those teeth on sludge. Maybe a toothpick?
I'll figure something out. Probably go in like it'll be sloppy at first, and I'll go in there, do the white. I'll go in like, so that's the base coat, and I actually go over it with different, like two to three different shades of blue over top of that, so I can just blend it back in.
Yeah. Well, that's the best part is you paint the teeth, and then you're obviously it'll be easier to paint the blue back over the white.
Oh yeah.
Super glue is good for cuts. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Bruce Banner thinks so too.
Paper towel, masking tape, duct tape. I've done that.
Yep.
Super glue.
I did that on my thumb. Oh, when he changed to a new blade. Ouch. But then I don't own a vice either. Well, that's going to be on your list now, Gary.
Actually, I lied. What that finger? Oh, was it that finger? No, wait a minute. Can't remember. One of my fingers, I ground it with a grinder. I was cleaning the floorboard out of my street rod. I was stripping the floor. And I took the shield off, the safety shield off, and I wasn't using gloves, and I nicked my finger. There it is. That's it. That's a grinder. I hit my knuckle with the grinder. That was Bunch of 4-letter words, running some water on it, clean it up, wrap a paper towel on it, wrap some duct tape on it, and get back to grinding.
Yeah. Nico says, I once stabbed my hand with an ice pick. Oh.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
What'd your hand ever do to you? Did your hand owe you money?
Master Candace is going to need your Santa glasses on to see it. Gary says, once I got a proper dedicated workspace, I'll get all that sorted. Yep, you and me both, Gary. I'm looking forward to getting back into stuff. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see what the new year holds.
Now, one thing I did learn from my first armor I did, don't cut these first. Wait to cut those. Because once you start bending it, they don't bend evenly with everything else.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that the hard lesson on that first one. Like, damn it.
And you know, and I bet you were wondering if you were ever going to get the opportunity to do this again, so that you don't run into that problem.
Yep. Well, luckily I kept that old template. That looks like it's going to work fine. And for the size wise, just put the crease in a different spot and it'll fold down.
So when you heat that up, are you gonna boil the crap out of it and then start to shape it, or?
Last time I used a heat gun.
Yeah, I figured, but you have to
do what now?
You're gonna have to have the figure like stable somehow, maybe like a vise or something.
Oh, I just pushed it down on top of the. I was holding the figure and I just.
Okay.
This heats so easily. It's almost like thermoplastic. It'll contour the shape really easy.
Okay. That's like one of those videos that you know those satisfaction videos.
ASMR.
Yeah, just watching that line slowly just disappear. It's almost like so relaxing. Box of Cannon says, when I was 7 or 8, I cut the tip of my right ring finger off in a teeter-totter when clean through the bone. Wow.
Ooh, man.
And Gary's asking, is a teeter-totter a seesaw? Yeah, the same thing, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I've heard them called both, teeter-totter or seesaw.
Back when we were little, our playground toys would try to kill us.
Yeah, I know. I see playgrounds now compared to when we had everything metal and wood. Now they're made out of like soft plastic.
On gravel or concrete.
Yep. Remember the pole you slid down? You know what happened if you didn't hold on tight enough?
Yeah.
You learn fast.
Quick lesson in gravity.
That was called a free fall. What are you complaining about? You're only 20 feet up.
Well, they're just trying to teach you like a 9.8 meters per second square the hard way.
Nico says, what a clumsy bunch we are.
Yeah, the swing sets were in metal, and they had like gravel. It was either gravel or asphalt, wherever like all the playground equipment was on.
Well, do you remember when you used to jump off the freaking swing when you got high enough?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, if you didn't know how to land on your feet. Oh, well.
Gravel in your knee.
Or in your chin.
That too.
Okay, he says it's not particularly handy with tools. Plus, I'm clumsy. Yeah, those two don't usually mix.
Grab the template out.
Jumped off a roundabout. Oh, yeah, in primary school. Got my leg caught. Dragged around on my back in a gravel playground. Had to get the stones pulled out. The stones pulled out with tweezers. Yep. Isn't this just like bringing you back to your youth? Nowadays, somebody doesn't get picked to go on a team and they cry. Remember, we used to try to hide that we were hurt so that our parents didn't give us a beating when we got home? I never got that, eh? You did something stupid and you hurt yourself, and rather than get comforted by your parents, you got a nice cuff behind the head. It's like, what are you, stupid? Nowadays, it's like, oh, jeez.
Good.
What a difference. Box cannons, I was in shock. Just felt like a pinch and then a lot of blood. I remember asking the teacher on the playground for a bandage and she freaked out. I think my feet hit the ground twice.
Ooh.
Oh, to the nurse, yeah.
Checking the radius on all sides. Make sure you get them the same. Looks good.
Yeah, those fine emery boards are great.
Mm-hmm. Old school. It don't fit right now.
At least he won't get wet if it rains.
Might need a. It goes like that. Might need. I don't know. You think it should be up near the neck, back of the neck? It kind of looks good though, if just having it lower in the front, higher in the back.
Yeah, show a little bit more of the chest. That looks realistic. It's like cleavage for men.
Yeah, it's like the Superman, like where he like has his collarbones down, or you like the cape just lays on top of the collarbones.
Yep.
Make it exposed.
Yeah, that looks good.
Thinking maybe drop down. Probably need to open it up just a little bit more. I think it's a little small right now. Yeah, it's a little small. Okay.
Gage says he didn't even get a day off school. His mom was a wee hard Scotswoman. Did she tell you to rub some dirt on it and get back up?
Okay.
You can open it up more?
I'm going to grab a piece of paper or something other I can use. I want to check, make sure I'm perfectly centered up on here. Grab me an old piece of scrap.
No, she basically said if you can walk, you're going to go to school. It sounds like nice. I think that sounds like everybody's parents from back in the day. You know? You don't baby your kids too much.
Well, back when we were little too, we'd walk the town by ourselves and go buy snacks or whatever, come back. Now, like, we can't leave the site.
I used to go to the store to buy my dad cigarettes when I was a little kid.
Same here.
They knew it was for my father, so you know what I mean? It's not like nowadays, it's like you mentioned a kid going to the store to buy a pack of smokes. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Box of Cannons. A certain amount of that is good for kids. They need to know that they're responsible for their actions. You know?
Yep.
So you want to get hurt? I'm not going to be there to comfort you. You know, it's part of growing up. You learn not to do that again. Did you stick your hand in that seesaw again? No. You know what I mean?
I saw a funny video the other day. It's like life of a teenager trying to hand their daughter like this boiling hot pot, and the daughter kept reaching for the bottom of the pot. She's like, "No, it's hot. No, it's hot." And the daughter's like, "Okay," and reaches for the bottom of the pot again to pick it up. And finally, it's like screamed top of her lungs, "It's freaking hot!"
Yeah. Unbelievable. And that they're tougher than they think. Yeah, exactly. That's just it. Like, I mean, those parents who shelter their kids too much, it's like, no, they gotta go out. They gotta get hurt. They gotta learn like certain things. You obviously don't want your kid to get seriously hurt. Obviously not. But I mean, if it's
Yeah.
a playground injury or like playing sports, you get kicked or the ball hits you in the face or whatever. This is all part of growing up. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the amount of blood and stuff that just for playing sports. We used to play. We used to call it caveman on Sunday. Caveman football. Like, I mean, no. There was no equipment, no helmets, no nothing, and we used to like go full contact. I mean, every Sunday, somebody would either end up seriously hurt or at the hospital. And like, I mean, we've had broken noses, we had broken ankle ligaments, and it's like everything you could imagine. Like, I mean, broken fingers and toes were just normal. But I mean, it's like, yeah, you play that way, you expect to get hurt. So
Mm-hmm.
now I think like bells and whistles will go off if you play a little bit too rough, because there's no such thing anymore in playgrounds.
It's like bubble wrap.
Yeah.
I think I got a pretty good. My eyes keep seeing it's off. I don't know.
Hold it straight up, because it looks fine. Like from yeah, that looks fine, man.
The radius here is what's catching my eye. It's like a little bit different from this one. I'm just trying to see if I can.
And kids need to learn to take criticism. Oh yeah, and learn from it without getting caught up in their feelings. Yeah, you don't want to.
It's a little bit through here.
Well, that's the problem too. Is like these kids are. If somebody hurts their feelings or whatever, it's like the end of the world.
Oh, I got the neck of Gargoyles Hudson on the way here.
No way.
Yeah. AKA the only gargoyle wears pants.
I want to go all in with this line, but oh man, I haven't opened Goliath. He's the only one I have so far.
You need to get Bronx so you can get the folded down wings.
Yeah, Bronx I'm gonna get regardless because I like bulldogs. You know that.
Yeah.
You have a bulldog. Plus, I need those wings. But I mean, I kind of want Demona too. But then I saw the what's his name, Xanatos, and in his mech suit, plus the Iron Legion.
The human Xanatos in his suit's actually going to come with folded down wings for Demona too.
Oh, see what I mean?
They're going to get you.
Yeah, Xanatos got his mech suit, and then he's got what do they call it? The Iron Clan.
I think so, something like that.
And then you're gonna want at least 2 of those guys. That could easily change to 4, because every time you saw it in the cartoon, you used to see what's his name there? Oh my god, I just lost his name. It used to be him in his suit with 4, so he used to have 2 on each side flanking him, and it's almost like, man, that would look so cool.
That looks better. That's the radius was just slightly a little too square.
Yeah.
Wrote it down. OCD, man. Well, that's part of my job too, though. I'm a graphic designer. I can see that stuff when it's off a little bit, so it makes it worse for me. It's when I spot things like that, I see it and I got to fix it.
Yeah, Gary, man, that Gargoyles line's gonna. I'm surprised, eh? The show was based out of Scotland, so. Yeah, they get expensive quickly.
Well, really, they're not that bad compared to the way things are right now.
Well, yeah, they're what, 30. Well, over here they're like 30 something bucks, $40.
Yeah.
A Marvel Legends or a G.I. Joe costs about that now, so. And they come with some decent accessories. Yeah, Xanatu's suit was so cool. I like Gargoyles as it started out. I just said that too. Yeah, beat me to it as I was typing. Yeah, plus they're gonna get what's his name? Macbeth is supposed to be coming too.
Oh yeah, they showed Macbeth or hinted at him one.
Well, you remember that you can see his head on the bottom of near one of the Gargoyles' legs. I don't think it was meant to be in the picture either. Just got Goliath and Bronx and called it good. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for Bronx to be released here. But so far, no show.
I think Chosen Prime's got them in stock right now.
I think Big Bad Toy Store too. Plus, I already got a bag of loot started at Big Bad Toy Store. I might just do that. I've never ordered from Chosen Prime yet, but I'm gonna. I know you're always dealing with them, so.
Yeah, they're Chosen Prime and Big Bad Toy Store are my go-tos. And I like Chosen Prime because they got that invoice system where they'll send you a PayPal invoice.
Has they put you on a list?
List as their reviewers now.
Oh, beautiful. You gonna get early access to purchase the stuff for reviewing?
I don't know how that works. What they got going on. No matter what, I'm still gonna be buying from Chosen Prime.
Oh yeah, I know that.
I just thought it was cool that they offered to do that.
Because I know usually what they do is they'll send it to you, and because you're reviewing it, that's almost like payment for them. You know.
Some stores do that. I don't know if they do that or not. I'm good paying my stuff. I'm not one to beg for stuff.
Oh no.
I think if you're getting stuff for free, people expect you to give them glowing reviews too.
No. We remain honest here. Well, you think about something though. It's not like if you're reviewing something that you got from Chosen Prime, it's not really like it's their product. Like if it's a Marvel Legends they send you, any critiquing would be directed at Hasbro, not at them, right?
Right.
It's not like you're tarnishing their name in any way.
Oh no, I know.
Because you're not going to hold back if you find something wrong with product. That's for damn sure.
Some of the reviewers that get stuff, or other companies directly from them. They too nice on the reviews, and it's like when they clearly watching the review, they got issues with it, but they don't want to say.
Yeah.
They got 3-0 Bloodshot. That thing is super disappointing.
Yeah.
It's like it's a freaking 5-inch figure. And they're
Yeah.
advertising it as 1/12 scale.
I've never heard of Nerdzoic. Is that a U.S. Retailer?
Nerdzoic. I've heard of them, never dealt with them.
Gary says, I think Hasbro are pretty oblivious at this point. Yeah. They put out, they just do whatever they want now. They aren't even listening anymore.
No. Tweaking the chest opening. Doing it on the paper before I do it on the styrene.
Mm-hmm. Are we going to see a sample of that heating today?
I don't know. I think my heat gun's out in the garage, so I just want to get the piece ready to heat. Then I'll move on to the next piece. I may do some painting on him. Oh, I need to fabricate his chains around his wrist too.
Nerdzoic, yeah, they're in the U.S. You pay up front, but I had nothing but positive experiences with them.
Cool.
Gary says, go and get it. I want to see the olds. Yeah. I also want to see the heating process.
Oh, my garage is a mess right now. It's upstairs. Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you took the olds out?
I gotta do some repairs to it right now. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I gotta redo some of the fuel lines. I work on the electrical a little bit. That's a springtime, summertime project. It's too damn cold right now.
Oh, yeah.
I need to get some of those wheel dollies where you can slide under the tires and jack the car up off the ground by the tires, so I can turn it. I want to turn the car sideways in the garage, make it easier to work on.
Yeah.
My garage is not deep. It's basically from bumper to the nose of the car is the length of the garage, so it doesn't allow enough room to really do much work. But
so it's wider.
Yeah, it's got 3 doors, but they're like shallow. It's a shallow depth. So I need to turn her sideways to have enough room to work on her.
Gary says one of these days he wants to hear you fire it up.
Now, the first time I fired her up, it was just straight headers, no exhaust.
Oh, wow.
And I had to shut her down pretty quick because the shells in the garage is at my dad's old house. The shells were doing this. It's like, yep.
We needed to get that on camera, man.
.507 big block sitting there, idling away.
You know, even without saying the word, it would have reminded me of
family, 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 family. Family, family, family. Family, family.
Are you trying to turn her off?
Family, family, family.
You all right there?
I am.
Played her four times.
Oh, what about this one?
Yep.
Box of Candace says that's what his hands do when he drinks too much coffee. I don't know. I don't know anything about that, man. I could drink espresso before I go to bed.
There we go. Now it's clean. So I cut my Prime logos out too if using the same stuff.
Oh yeah. You use the thinner one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Okay. I think it's about ready to put this aside for now until I get the heat gun. Maybe I could use some hot water.
Yeah, oh, I guess it would work.
What I'll do, I'll cut my piece off and test it. Before I dip the piece I just spent all this time working on cutting out. Oh, there we go. I'll just use this piece here that I cut out the center. Alrighty, let me heat that some water up. We'll be Well, let me do some finish sanding first. If it works, we'll want to go ahead and just go ahead and do it. Nothing like to do it.
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's heat some water up. Oh, oh.
That'll be pretty cool if the water works.
I'll see why it wouldn't. And so we're just heating the plastic. Plus, I don't have to go out to the garage.
Yeah.
It's cold. It's upstairs, far away and cold. Playing around with different heads for my tactical U.S. agent. I had that head from the Ninja Batman bath from Mattel, the head and cape.
Yeah.
Trimmed the ears off and resculpted the top of the head a bit. Kind of like that.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Because he's got that right down to the nose in those pictures I've seen. So
Yeah, it's the more tactical style, modern look for John Walker. He's got a head like that. It's got all this nice detail on the side too.
Well, that's exactly it. It looks like a Batman cowl without the ears.
Yeah. That would work. Of course, this is not too bad either. It's Toy Biz Captain Britain.
Yeah.
Focus. Come on, focus. It will not focus. It's focused down here. Ooh, hot water.
So convenient. You're customizing areas near a wet bar.
Oh, well, it is a wet bar.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't use it as a wet bar. I use it for customizing. Let's see. That's hard as can be. It didn't get hot enough.
Gary says he still hasn't picked up a second agent yet. It's not paying full retail for another one. Yeah. A lot of sales going on towards the end of the year, so.
Yeah. Oh. I don't think the boiling water is going to be hot enough to melt the plastic. A little stiff. It's got to take the heat of the heat gun.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm doing this right quick, I just want to show this what I discovered with the Eternals figures. The male legs off the Eternals figures can work for muscular female legs.
Oh, wow. Well, that's something you can use off of those things.
Try to use as much parts as I can off of them. I didn't pay much for them, but still try to get a use of them. But the big thing is the feet are huge. You need to swap out the feet.
There's places where if you don't have extra, you can buy the female feet.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's got to trim the pegs down too. They're double gnarled pegs instead of single pegs, like on the regular female feet.
Mm-hmm.
But this gives a rough idea. You can put a female foot on there. Don't look too bad. Oh. Put those in.
Nico says it's official. I hate painting white even more now. Here I'm trying to buy only what I know I can use, and for as cheap as possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was holding myself back because all three stores. Well, Toys R Us, Walmart, and Amazon are having sales on different Marvel Legends and even McFarlane stuff, some Star Wars stuff, and it's like I see something. It's like, do I need it? You know, I could use that, but do I need it? And it's like, it's hard, man. You could. It's easy to get lost in it.
Well, I got the water hot. I'm going to go ahead and pop the Hercules feet off. Make a use out of it since I already heated up. So I just want to see what these Craven feet would look like on there. Save me from having to resculpt, because they got bands on them already. I like being lazy sometimes.
Well, if it works, it's all the better, but...
Yeah. It is right. It is right. Hey, that don't look too shabby.
Doesn't look bad.
It's got the straps and stuff already, like He-Man has on his boots.
Yeah.
I kind of dig it. I can keep the sandal feet for something else.
Everything comes.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna rock these boots.
So you're good then. You don't have to worry about that.
Yep, just gotta resculpt the legs there. Not too shabby. They're just a tad narrow, but I think that's all right.
Yeah, Gary says those will work. What is it? None of the physical stores that stock them have anything for me just now, although I may get a retro Falcon tomorrow for fodder. Oh.
Yeah, the retro card of Falcon is like it's cheap right now on GameStop in US. It's like 11 something.
Oh wow.
So I'm thinking about grabbing one just for those shoulders are a great upgrade. Well, it's a good base body anyway. It's a good upgrade if you want to upgrade a Sunfire body. Like with the people are buying them up right now to do a shoulder swap on the new Daredevil figure from that 3-pack.
Yep.
I think when I get some completely blanked out. Molding material. I need to get some silicone. I'm going to use these fists to make it like a little video, like how they make a 2-part mold. Because I want to do these. They got the nice fingerless sculpts on the gloves.
Yeah.
This 3D printed resin is super hard. And I want to see if I can do that. Same thing I did with the prime that I sewed. And splice them with some Caliban hands.
Oh.
That way I can pop right into the wrist without having to modify the wrist and stuff.
Yeah.
As the resin I cast with is easier to Dremel and stuff. It still makes a mess. But it's a little more durable too.
Yeah, that stuff, man. It's like Tony Montana's table when you're done.
Yeah. I do like these though. I think these are going to scale just fine for a Rogue Prime.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a good size. The detail, the glove fingers are nice detail there.
And they cleaned up the support sprues. It's got some stick them out, and some of them, when they broke off, left divots. So I need to fill all that stuff in. So when I make the molds, I don't have to every one I cast. I don't have to fix that.
Yeah.
So what I'll end up doing, I'll probably put them in some clay. Heck, I might even actually mold them at the same time. That way I can save time. Put them in like this. Into some clay. Put a patch of clay down. Build my Legos around it. Run my silicone. Let that set. Turn it upside down. Pull the clay out. Glue some vent and pour sprues onto them. Then pour the top cap.
So, such an interesting method, though. It's like, I know you started using the Lego instead of the cups.
Yeah, you have, especially for like odd shaped stuff, and it's not wasting as much silicone too. Because the cups where they taper up, you're wasting a lot of silicone. You can build your mold to the shape you need.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next? Let's get another coat of the base on my Ford Pumpkinhead. You going through parts? Oh, there's your desto. Hello, sir.
Going on?
Just doing a little fabricating, painting, playing.
Yeah, I just got done shoveling.
Oh, you got a lot of snow?
Nah, it looks like the storm is shifting further south, so we've only got like about maybe an inch and a half, 2 inches, but I want to get ahead of it because by the time I leave in the morning, it'll probably be about 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Evening, Modesto is
You got
Gary
your,
Tripp.
you got your greeting from Gary.
Let's see. What's going on, Gary?
Oh, need to go back here. Oh, Bucks Cannons, he did the beautiful job resculpting those boots for his He-Man.
Yeah, he did.
Those are the ones off the Hercules legs?
Yeah.
Yep, he did the hardcore. He resculpted over the toes. He sculpted the fur on top and filling all the patch sides in. Did a beautiful job on that sculpting. Not only can he 3D model and print, he can sculpt good too.
Yeah, those boots look really nice.
What time did you guys start the stream?
I started at 7.
Oh, okay.
I started the Thursday one early.
I jumped on. I was like, man, they've been in there for a minute.
Yeah, I hopped on. I was about quarter to 8.
I got this one. I gotta take my heat gun, heat this up, and form it around the torso. Right now, it don't fit too good. Looks like some kind of weird 70s fashion design, something other.
Or something from was it the Fifth Element?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Multi-class. Let's see.
You guys see that Franklin Richards?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not impressed.
I have no desire to own that.
Nope. Good fodder for a teenage buck, though.
Yeah, it's a new teenage buck with the modern articulation.
Yep.
What's that noise?
My wife's wrapping some gifts.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what that noise was. I thought it sounded like Scotch tape getting pulled out.
Yeah. Right, just put some heat on it.
Yep. My heat gun's out in the garage, so I don't have anything to put that much heat on it right now.
Gary's asking, I guess the Franklin Richards, is it the same as Kid Omega?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I couldn't say.
Well, I mean, if they release Franklin, you don't think that Valeria is going to be around the corner?
Not too big.
There we go. Picked me up a Blue Marvel today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had them at Target because they had one left on the shelf, and I said, I'm going to pick it up. They had like eight or 10 speedballs.
Naming a character Speedball is like so dumb.
It really is. I mean, I never understood it.
It's like, do they know that's a reference?
It's to a drug. Oh, you know, it was what when he came out. What in the 90s?
The Miles is on the older body. This one's got like I think it's got the diaphragm and reverse ab crunch. That Franklin does. So it's either an all new body or maybe the Daredevil body.
Yeah.
What happened with him having black hair now? Because I could have sworn when he was a kid he had blonde hair, didn't he?
He did. It's from my understanding, he dyes it. You know, he has the ability to alter reality. He dyes his hair with hair dye.
Instead of just thinking about it.
Yep.
Because he's classified as a mutant now. That's what they're classifying him in the new X-Men comics. He's actually a mutant. They're trying to get him to Krakoa, and Reed, Sue, Johnny, and all them are coming after Cyclops and them at one of the portal gates into Krakoa.
The X-Men are pretty well villains now, aren't they?
Pretty much. I mean, Professor X is a drug dealer. I mean, essentially.
Okay. About it. Like the Fantastic Four, the Hulk.
We're not getting anything you're saying right now. This is.
Yeah, I'm hearing something while I'm talking. I don't know where it's coming from, but no, I said technically, is it? If you think about it, isn't the Fantastic Four, the Hulk, are they considered mutants?
I think they used to call them mutates.
Nico says they're a cult now.
Pretty much. I mean, cult with lots of flowers that they can use for various causes. But then they're also using, like, some of these other organizations are stealing their plants and making drugs out of them and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Here he says he's pretty sure Speedball's an 80s character.
That makes sense. You know, it was one of those eras where certain things people delved into. So I'm pretty sure one of the artists was delving into something heavy back then.
I think it was a DC villain. His power was he got superpowers from cocaine.
Really?
You got that X-Men too. His name is Gold Balls. So I mean,
Really?
all he produces are gold balls. You know, it's virtually a useless mutant. I mean, well, they found a use for him since he housed I guess the eggs that he creates. That's where they incubate the mutants when they resurrect them.
Okay. The golden eggs, eh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, says a combination of various chemical compositions makes up Speedball.
All right. It's getting loud over there, Hulk Smash.
Is she wrapping you up?
No, there's nothing going on my end right now.
Damn. Been reading for a while there since 371. How cold is it going to get by you guys tonight?
I haven't looked in a while.
I think our lowest point's going to be negative 41 and negative 43 tonight.
Definitely not that cold.
We're gonna be getting some nasty wind chill here too.
I was surprised everybody was driving like 15 miles an hour the whole way home. I was shocked. Usually you get like half the people drive like they think they're Mario Andretti in the snow.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Tomorrow night's when we get cold. We get 6s and 5.
I think I messed up my heart, man. It used to go boop, goop. Now it goes goop, boop. What the hell?
Gary says I need to get back into the back issues. But he started in the 90s.
Back issues is where you find the good stuff.
Yeah.
Modern stuff, that's weird stuff going on now.
Yeah, I used to read the Fantastic Four for a spell, but right around where the thing mutated and he had all the spikes and everything.
Yeah.
And he had the female thing. Because I think that was right around when Johnny and Ben's girl hooked up, and then Ben wound up getting with the other girl that became the thing.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. It's been a while.
Brian says he hears the colors.
Oh, I think he's making a joke from the speedball stuff.
Box of
Dr.
cannons.
Cannons.
Wind chill minus 24. Yeah.
Where's he at? I wonder where Box of Cannons is from.
Gary said good stuff like Hyperstorm.
Oh, we're getting there. We got the Power Girl front coming in, from the north. Kansas. Damn, negative 24 in Kansas? Shoot. Like Superman. Don didn't jump on today?
I hadn't heard from him. But...
Ew, the wind chill is negative 24.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the one refund he was going to get back from Dorkside it failed.
Oh, I wonder how much money they just like siphoned out of people on this damn thing.
And his bank declined to dispute the charges. They were. So he got a big whammy. I mean, I hate that for him.
That is terrible.
Plus, you don't get the stuff you had pre-ordered.
That's freaking awful, man.
That's why I very rarely order from anybody that's one of these newer startup companies. I'll stick with the people that have a long-standing history.
What do you guys think? Is that too big? Or all right?
No, that looks fine.
That's fine.
So it's the same chain I use to make the belt with, so I want to keep a consistent look.
Yeah, that looks fine.
Let's see, we got here, here. Get a butt put on. Yep.
That's not good.
Let's get the full effect there.
Yeah, that look good.
Come on, focus. There you go. Once it's painted up gold. I think it's going to look out pretty good. Now to replicate that. Let's see, do I have enough chain to replicate that?
You can do it.
You can do it. Okay.
All these parts came in handy, eh?
Oh yeah. I like I said, I like trying to repurpose what I can. It needs to be smaller. Yeah. Okay. Get you here. Thought about using real metal chain, but I don't want to mix and match mediums. I got plastic chain for the belt. I want to keep plastic chains for the wrist here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? I think cut there.
Yeah, you're right. Franklin does have that inverted torso.
You doubt me?
Because I took like a brief look at it earlier, and I was just like, the face just threw me off already. I was like, he looks like my cousin Elliot with that big melon in his.
I just barely. I have zero interest in it, so I may have been wrong. So I don't know.
That head is. Yeesh.
I would want a Franklin Richards. I want a classic Franklin Richards. I want a younger version, blonde hair, and the blue and matches parents in the blue and white.
Yeah, and even the logo, it's an F.
Yeah, like for was it Future Family or something like that? They call Learn That Run or something.
Future Foundation or something.
Well, when he was younger, he used to have the F, and his sister had the V. it was basically just their initials.
That's snazzy. Whatever happened to the sister?
She's still around.
Oh man, that looks terrible. They put that same beaker that they had for the Beast, and they've got like a a gun effect popping out of it.
You got lucky in that weather there, Gary.
Oh, what the hell? That's really weird. I'm looking like the promo pic for it. There's a hole in his bicep, like a square peg hole. I wonder if there's another one in the forearm. I wonder if they're using the arms off of like Vulture or something. It's like a huge hole.
Box of Cannon says you never understood the chains from
the 90s. A lot of characters wore chains on their.
Oh yeah.
It's like I always wondered how they got them to stay on, hard case. He's got a chain around his waist like a belt. How? Luke Cage did the same thing.
What the 90s was known for was chains, pouches, oversized shoulder pads.
And we liked it.
Yep. And small feet.
Oh, yeah.
He says he doesn't even know who any of the Ultraverse characters are.
Oh, don't worry. People that run Marvel right now don't know either. They
good legends.
They own the characters, but they don't realize. No, they do. They used to want them to come back, but now with the current bad writing they got in the comic books nowadays, it's like, yeah, just don't touch them.
Yeah, Stanley's turning over.
There's a question for you, Jared.
What's it? Missed the beginning. Are you making a hard case from Ultraforce? What butt are you using? I am making a hard case, and he's the upper torso and the arms are from the modern Hercules. From the waist down is like a Hyperion parts. I had to modify the waist to adapt it to work with the. I use a combination of styrene and A's Fix It to adapt the waist to the Hercules torso. With the modern Hercules legs. Suck!
Nico says, good thing about the new Franklin figures, there's a big chance to get a Dragon Man.
Oh yeah, Dragon Man. He's part of the Future Foundation or whatever they call themselves now.
Oh really?
Yep.
They still look the same?
Yeah, I think he's like I think he's like a babysitter or something. I don't know.
Or is he more of a hipster version of Dragon Man?
No, he looks the same.
Okay.
Perfect.
Nice.
Oh, I'm mute for a second.
Jerry says, up till the end of the last Dan slot run, they were pretty prominent. Nico's saying he thinks they used the black and red Spidey body. For who is it? For you talking about for Franklin? Because it looks almost like the Daredevil body. Crazy though.
Sorry, my cousin was calling. Make sure she didn't hurt anything. Okay. She was wanting to know if I was still on live. Yeah. Here we go. We got the chains for the belt, chains for the wrist. Actually, these Vulcan hands scale great with the Hercules. Those Vulcan hands are huge. Those open hands.
Okay. I'm a little confused with the comment. I guess Gary's talking about what Nico was saying, the Amazing Fantasy Spidey.
Oh, the body for Franklin.
They're saying that it's the Spider-Man body, the black and the red.
That's Amazing Fantasies. Yeah.
The legs gave it away.
I haven't really looked at it too much. I will agree with what y'all say because I haven't looked at it. I've seen it's a look I don't give a crap about. So
I saw a small picture of it. I didn't even bother looking at it. I'm not interested.
Left knee, right knee, left upper leg, left upper of the calf, right. You got right boot, left boot.
Gary says she's gonna wait and get them on clearance, as you guys say.
Yeah, definitely be good if it's a new thin body, young teen body. I wouldn't mind getting one on clearance. Of course, it's probably gonna be a stupid fan channel exclusive or something other where you can't get it on clearance.
Oh yeah, that'll be great fodder because it's mostly black, right? So
yeah. And I got my head here.
In the sale, they use this term in the sale. We use clearance.
Grip hand, fist hand. Where's my other fist at? Where you at? There you are. Okay. So I'm gonna have three sets of hands for them. I got this armor piece here that'll need to be shaped, contoured. But he's shaping up pretty good. What do you think?
Oh yeah. Why is the flask shooting?
Oh, they put like a blast effect coming out of the flask. I did see that on the Franklin pictures. I was like, they used a muzzle flash, kind of like the vial is like sparking or something other.
Oh, okay, I'm lost. Like I said, I didn't look at any of those pictures.
So it's clearly a muzzle flash, but they're using it for like a chemical reaction spark or something. It's silly.
That's weird.
All right, I like it. He's washed before I can do any paint work on him. He's covered in like grinding dust, and I don't feel like washing them right now.
Name withheld says bringing back the Ultraverse and the new universe would be cool. Marvel would ruin it now. Yeah.
Yeah. I was talking to another Ultraverse fan. I sent him some prime parts to like gauntlets and heads and stuff, so he can make himself a prime. And he came up with cool ideals too. If they could bring back the Ultraverse, have it be like they just showed up like they were in a time stop or something, like they were still having like when they disappeared from Marvel.
Yeah.
Now, and they're like trying to reassimilate like fish out of water like storyline to get back up to speed what's going on.
That'd be cool. Gary's saying Franklin's not a scientist, though, so he shouldn't have the flask. Valeria is the smart one.
The sister, I guess.
Yeah, Valeria.
I'm so behind on like Marvel comics, I couldn't tell you what's going on. Push that to the side. I do. Oh. Yeah, he's too far from here. Oh, that's what I can do. Finish up the hands so I can finish up my Namor. The only thing left to do is finish up the hands, and he's done. I got rid of the thigh swivels, did a full paint job on the skin tones.
Nice.
And
Oh,
put the,
shit. Can't even tell there was thigh swivels there.
that's the super glue baking soda.
Wow.
And I shortened the forearms to make them look a little better proportioned. And using the Toy Biz head.
Oh, that's still the best head up till this day.
Oh, yeah.
Did you put the earring in there?
No.
The Toy Biz one already had it on there.
Okay.
The Toy Biz, some of those heads that Toy Biz did still the best to this day.
Yeah.
And there's grip hands.
Uncle Doom assisted in Valeria's birth when there were complications. He got to name her. Yeah, exactly why she got a European name.
Yeah.
Something I didn't know.
I'm not a big Fantastic Four aficionado, so when I read Marvel, it was Hulk, Ghost Rider, mostly. I did read Spider-Girl from M2. And a few other stuff, but those were my primaries.
No smuts.
No schmutz. Yeah. Yeah, make sure what you're painting on is clean before you start putting paint on it.
Uh-huh.
And your brush is clean. You don't want to leave your paints open too long, too. They start to like I take paint out of the lid. If it starts to dry out, it'll start dragging.
Mm-hmm.
Gary says, I guess the Fantastic Four is one of his favorites. They always have been.
Well, I don't blame you. They're cool. They're absolutely cool. I like the fact that Ben Grimm is like human 1 week out of the year now.
Oh, really?
And when he's the Thing, he don't age. He only ages 1 week a year now. So they had like a storyline where he was like the oldest human being on the planet.
It's crazy.
So I guess guys like him, the Hulk, and Wolverine, and I guess Captain America.
Deadpool.
Deadpool, yeah. They're all just hanging out.
And still in their, mid-40s to 50s? In 50 years?
It's like thousands of years in the future the Thing was still alive because we're only ages a week a year. He was an old man, but he was still thousands of years in the future.
That's insane. Too narrow. I could just about cut these up and make these work. Maybe still. I kind of like them.
What's that for?
It's 2000X He-Man feet.
Uh-huh.
I could cut them up and drill the peg holes, and I kind of like those better.
That looks pretty. That looks. Well, it looks like He-Man boots, right?
Well, they are He-Man boots, so
Yeah, that's what I mean.
they're exactly it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I actually modified these to work for DCUC ankles. I attached these on there. Now I'm going to cut those off and make them work for Marvel Legends. Repurpose. It's like somebody asked a long time ago, it's like, what my least favorite custom? It's like, well, I don't have a least favorite custom because it gets chopped up.
Well, you know what? Reduce, reuse, recycle, right?
Exactly. This is one of the 2000X He-Man was like one of my very first customs I ever made. I'm going back, basically revisiting an old project.
Exactly. Nico says he's not a Fantastic Four fan, but a big fan of Uncle Doo. He's asking Gary, do you have the Alex Ross? Mr. Immortal needs more love. They're chatting with each other, so. Yeah, Dr. Doom is a favorite character for a lot of people.
Yeah, these are going to fit me better. I like the look of them a lot better.
You know,
Do what now?
I was saying those boots, they're the Craven boots. They
Yeah.
look too modern for He-Man.
Yeah, they do. It's the soles of the shoe. If it didn't have the soles, they'd work fine. Remember when I first chopped up these He-Man feet to do it this way? The 2000X figures got a little, like a microchip in their feet. To like, I think Castle Grayskull had something other in it, and they'd step on it and it'd make a sound.
Oh, okay.
That was big, like 2000 toys. They would do that, like they put those Star Wars Episode 1 figures like that.
Yeah.
Had little chip stands.
Wow, those are just exactly like the same size.
I think these are going to work. Or they're in the drip.
Yeah, from heel to toe, they look the same size.
Yeah, they're the same length, looks like. I think that's going to look way better.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. reheat these.
Making popcorn.
Oh yeah.
Nico just said name some of his favorites. You really, Nico? Storm is one of your favorites? I don't think we would have realized that.
I thought it was Spyro.
Yeah, I've always liked Magneto. Magneto's such a badass.
He's still badass. He got his heart ripped out of him, and he used his powers to keep his blood flowing in place of his heart, so he could still fight. Because I think it was what's his name? Thanos' grandfather that blew a hole in his chest. And that was recent. That was like in the course of like the last 2-3 months.
Yeah, no, Magneto is just he's so powerful. Like a lot of people don't realize how powerful the guy is.
And he could tear the planet apart if he really wanted to.
Well, you know
just
what
like
though?
thinking about it.
That's the one thing about the Apocalypse movie that was good, was you actually got to see, like, even Apocalypse in the movie said it to him. It's like you could tear this planet apart if you really wanted to. You know what I mean? It's like,
yep,
you could take it from the foundation, right? So
and you go right to the core and just.
Nico says Spyro's in the top 10, but top 2 with female characters. Yeah. I guess that's Thanos' grandfather there, Uranos.
Yeah.
He's a dumb, awesome plot hole of a character.
Yeah, because I think they brought him back, and then he essentially just started massacring mutants all over the place, and then Magneto stood up to him and then blew a hole in him, and then next thing you know, you see Magneto come right back at him, and he's got just nothing but like this gigantic hole through his chest, and you can see right through it, but you see all the electricity and magnetic power just like in place of his heart.
Yeah. Well, the Eternals got Uranos to go after the X-Men, right?
Yeah, because it was that was X-Men versus Eternals. It's like a 3-way thing. It's X-Men, Eternals, and something else.
Oh, the Celestials.
Yeah, because the Tony Stark and that one Celestial that they had gotten, and the Celestial is judging the Earth, so he's essentially just wiping everybody out. And then they killed Captain America, but then the X-Men brought him back in one of the gold ball pods.
He said Magneto never used his full potential powers in the comics. I don't think he even knows his full potential.
I mean, he knows, but the thing is, like, he knows what else he could do. It's like, but if he decided to go full bore, I mean, he'd be the ruler of nothing.
Yeah, you know what, though, I've always liked that about him, is that he's a bad guy, but he's also a good guy. You know what I mean? It's like
he reverts. Everett's like 1 minute he's a hero, then he's the anti-hero, and then he's a villain. So I mean, he plays all 3 parts.
I've always put him on my with my X-Men for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I've got multiple Magnetos, so I got him in different spots.
Yeah, I got pretty much almost. No, I actually have every single one they've made for the Marvel Legends line.
The blue, not blue and red, the black and red costume figure.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's from, but I love black and red together like that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting the white one because it's on sale, but I don't know what I need it for.
Well, I want them to make the same costume, but with the black and white.
The reversal, right?
Yeah.
Is there one out there like that?
No, they've never done it, so it'd probably be something that, well, if one of us makes a custom of it, Marvel Legends will produce it 6 months later.
But
I wish the white suit Magneto had white arms.
Mm-hmm.
I'd buy that in a heartbeat to make an Omni-Man.
Yeah. Plus, they didn't do it correctly because he's supposed to have perforations on the sides of his legs too, on the thighs and upper thighs.
Doesn't he have white arms?
The white Magneto, he should have white arms.
I thought he had bare arms.
Oh, yeah. So he's got white arms.
Okay, he's got white arms.
Yeah.
Well, I might try to get one of them before they make an Omni-Man. Swap out the lower legs.
Damn you!
Damn it, Bobby!
Now you gave me a reason.
Just give me a reason.
Yep, he's got white arms. He's got white arms, but he's got those silver bracers.
That's probably just paint.
No, they're sculpted on. It looks like. Because I have it, but I haven't had it out in a while. But yeah, he's got some big old bracers on.
There we go.
That's pure He-Man. Oh yeah.
I'll just have to resculpt the upper part of the legs, and he drill the holes out for the forward-facing pin for Rocker.
You sound like Robo there. Mom's Beretta says, I hate the weird offset ankle pivot rotation thing some figures have going on. Yeah. I just want normal lateral real ankle pivots. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
We need a new Magneto with a bulkier upper body.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It would be nice if we make a best Omni-Man, though, if we can get like a Grim Reaper in white for the upper torso. So I don't want to paint the white for Omni-Man. Because white sucks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but it takes less tooling to make. But I get you.
It'd be nice to be able to get like that new Sentry in white.
Oh yeah,
it's using Grim Reaper parts. Marking where I need a hole.
It's too bad that Marvel made those Invincible characters, man. Those two would have been so cool to have if they were 6-inch.
Well, plus they made them DC-UC style.
Yeah, those hips are awful, man.
I don't know why they, So, the cartoony, they went too cartoony too. The looks.
Oh yeah, they look like cheap plastic. Oh, wow.
Body. Is that the white ones?
it's the white the guard for the Black Panther. Oh my
Okay.
god, I didn't even know about that.
Oh, but the problem with those, they're on the Spider-Man UK body too. They put new forearms with sculpted pieces and new lower legs with sculpted pieces.
Well,
So you would still have to get new forearms and lower legs. Which I would swap the lower legs anyway. I'd put red legs on. So, excuse me.
a good Omni-Man and God of War 5 Thor are my top ones.
It will eventually make me an Omni-Man. But just I get around to it.
Oh, you can find a cat somewhere.
Yeah, I've seen people get heads. I just don't know where.
I'm not familiar with the GOW 5 Thor.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on that one.
Oh, Dogs of War?
Oh,
What head are you going to use for your He-Man?
I am using young Thor head.
Yeah, looks perfect.
I'll pull it out here in a second too.
GOW Thor was a great character. I've drawn a blank. You have to look him up.
The God of War game. Well, God of War. See, I'm so out of date in Marvel Comics. I couldn't tell you. Woohoo! Boom!
Done and done.
That's one down.
Mom's brother says, what do you guys think would be a good base figure for a custom God of War 5 Thor figure? He's a fat, sturdy built character.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. It's Vastog with the Warhammer.
yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now. He looked cool.
He's 7 feet tall and beefy in the game.
He was in the comics too. Vastog got it was the Ultimate Hammer. Since they merged the universes, like the Ultimate Hammer showed up in the 616, and Vastog, one of the Warriors 3, or how you pronounce his name?
Volstagg, yeah.
And he got the hammer, and he turned into Thor, God of War.
Okay, I gotta Google him. I gotta see him now. Give me a sec.
He basically looks like a young Odin. Boom.
But that's so. Could you send me a picture through Messenger?
Yeah, I'll send it to you right now. I got it. Let me see. Where's Messenger? Shouts. All right, just sent it.
Need a little more refining, but it's close.
Did you get it?
He-Man. Like, so the beauty of too, like it's almost the nostalgia factor of using these parts from one of the very first customs to make a new custom is fun.
Yeah, I was telling these guys that I think one of the options for that store would probably be wrestling figure.
There we go.
There's a few different wrestling figures that I could think of for that. I don't know their names offhand, but
You mean like bigger guys?
oh yeah,
They're coming out with a new Ultimate Andre. They showed the artwork for it here the other day.
what is it? Ultimate what?
Ultimate Andre the Giant.
Oh, okay.
Probably use like an earthquake or a tugboat or one of those guys.
There's even another guy who actually is better suited for it. He's not really a popular wrestler, but he's got that body shape.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
He was on clearance a little while ago.
Yeah.
Well, WWE just recently released them too. Is there something? Yeah, I think I know exactly who you're talking about.
Will it fit?
Boom.
Wahahaha.
Nice.
Just need to increase this little curve on the front just a little bit more.
Not enough clearance on it?
Yeah, it's just barely clearing. I just want to make sure it's got a time I put the paint on it. There won't be much there. Ooh. And how we got here? Yeah. Pretty dead match to the length on those feet.
Is the width close?
Pretty close.
Yeah, it's not, but it's about a hair off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom's brother. I just sent a message to my buddy who knows exactly which figure I'm thinking about. Give me a few minutes. He'll get back to me and I'll let you know.
Alfonso?
Yeah, he's answering me right.
He knows his wrestling figures. Perfect. Yes. I'm happy with that now.
You said it was a recent figure?
Deep in that hole now.
Could probably use Bray Wyatt. You said it was a WWE figure, right?
Hulk smash? He might be talking to Alphonse.
Oh. The only one I saw was Bray Wyatt, and then there was some other guy. It was kind of big, but that was Walter.
I messaged it for to Jared already.
What's the guy's name?
You hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah.
No.
His name is Otis.
Otis. Okay. I was looking. I couldn't find it. I found like Bray Wyatt and some other characters that were pretty, big guys like that. But
Oh, this guy's shirt comes off, or you can actually use the shirt for part of that fur mold.
is it Otis or Amos?
That one's Otis.
Otis.
Okay. Look at that big Amos guy. He looks like pretty good for it. Not enough belly, but he's a big guy.
Yeah, Otis. I think Otis will work for that Thor now that I look at it.
Let me see. Otis. Oh, yeah.
Ringside Collectibles had him on sale for dirt cheap, too. I don't know if he's still there.
Otis is on Amazon for $13.29.
Check Ringside Collectibles first, because they had him for like $6.
This is WWE Otis Elite Collection.
Well, of course, though, with Ringside, you got to pay shipping, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're 7-inch scale, though. Something Wong. I don't know if that would. If you're gonna, depending on where you're gonna put it, what display. Otis is still a 7-inch scale figure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says 6-inch, but they'll scale closer to 7.
Oh yeah, Mattel is a 7-inch line.
Yeah, the WWE figures are 7-inch.
Oh, they got. I wonder if Braun Strowman would be good too.
Oh, he's huge. I've made customs with him. He's like, and he doesn't really have much of a gut though, but he's barrel shaped.
Because he's in the same line as Otis.
My buddy actually made a custom of me.
Let's see.
Braun's about 8 inches tall.
Let's see. Braun.
That's much better.
Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
NECA did some great God of War figures for the previous game. Seems like they aren't for this game, sadly. Oh, I'd probably give it a chance. The game was just released, wasn't it?
NECA's got so many pots in the fire. They're probably way behind on stuff.
Gary's leaving, guys. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Have a good one. All right, Gary, keep us updated on that little treasure of yours. And all the best, buddy.
I might call it not myself. It's we're off the 3-hour mark. This has basically been a proof of concept too. Just the fact I was able to take those 2000X He-Man boots and make them, splice them together with the Hercules ones, and it looks pretty damn good. I like repurposing stuff.
Oh, okay. I guess Mom's Brad is saying 8 inches is a good size. So yeah, then Braun Strowman, you have to find the one that's bare chested though. The other ones usually have that tank top type thing on, but they did make one that has no shirt on. So
They've actually got 2 that are shirtless. And they're both ringside. One is ringside elite, and one's just ring. Well, they both say ringside. What the hell?
you just gotta wait and make sure it's got the elite articulation though.
Yeah, because they both say elite. Let me see, but this one looks a little bit more legit.
Okay, Nico's leaving too. All right, Nico. Happy holidays, buddy.
Happy holidays, sir. And what guys? You think that works?
Oh yeah.
That's perfect.
Just got to
That looks-
resculpt that up here.
Yeah, that looks much more appropriate for him. Oh wow, did you see that? Box of Canada says Texas has got 90,000 people without power.
Oh wow. Our power blinked just for a little bit this evening.
Weather is freezing safe. Be cold. Be cold. Freezing cold. Be safe, y'all.
Yes. I don't know how lazy I was being doing this. It's like Bucks Cannon's like he did an excellent job resculpting his, and I'm repurposing 2000X stuff.
You said that looks good.
Well, it's the nostalgia factor too. It's like I'm reusing parts from one of my very first customs. I think like my first, I did the Cyclops, Angel, He-Man, and Scolex were my first four in the in the 6-inch figure round.
Oh, yeah, I kind of remember that Scalox figure.
I actually got him over here. I need to finish fixing it.
Yeah, but you remember that was a figure that got me and you to start chatting with each other.
He looks rough as hell right now. What's weird? I was like unboxing. The paint looks like crap right now. I laid him on carpet, like brand new carpet. I put downstairs, and it melted the paint.
Yeah, I don't get that.
So I'm in every bit. I laid him on the carpet, and every bit of paint. It caused some kind of like chemical reaction, and every bit of the paint started like getting soft and peeling off.
What figure is that?
This was one of my earliest customs I made. Scolex for the Red Lanterns.
Oh, okay.
This was a Yellow Lantern Mongol.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it if you saw it before that this is the same figure. He sanded the crap out of this thing.
And like redo a lot of it. I don't know really now it's where the paint got so screwed up on it. Is it worth salvaging or just start over? Because there's so many good bodies now.
That still looks good.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure it. I'll decide what I'll do with it later. For the He-Man. Show off the head. The young Thor head with the Odinson. Skin tone's almost a perfect match to the Hercules. It's just slightly off. Not enough to really worry about.
No.
You can't really tell.
No.
Actually, it matches the hinge better than it's about the same color as the hinge versus the skin tone. You notice that?
Box of Canada says I don't have any of those figures to slice up, but I have art supplies.
We got.
That's not a build a figure. The DC. That's actually a Mongol.
Yeah, he was a standard release. Oh yeah, that's gonna work good. I'm gonna repaint all this stuff too, all his gear. I like it.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, going with the actual He-Man feet. That was the way to go.
What's that noise?
That's me texting because
okay, yeah.
we got code. We have homeless people keep entering my corporate building. So I had one urinator in a chair. One just came in smoking. Another one just entered. I'm like, just call the cops and get them out of the building. It's like,
feel bad for them because they got nowhere to go in this weather, but
I know, but my client is such a pain. But the thing is, like, I'll let them come in, but I tell them, like, go downstairs to the metro station. It's out of our building, and it's warmer down there.
yeah.
Oh, and go to the restroom? Not in the furniture?
Well, yeah, the woman peed right on the damn chair. And I was like, son of a... And these chairs, they just got them like 5 months ago, so my client's going to have a heart attack because I had to call a physical plant to come out and clean them, and she's going to send a report to the client that a homeless person urinated in a chair. It's like I don't know, each chair is about $2,000.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, not anymore, it ain't.
Anybody want a good used chair? I like the hair on this too. Works for. I like it. Makes the man look more like manly.
Manly men. Men.
Men and furry briefs.
That is the young Thor hair, or is it the Superman hair?
That is the young Thor hair.
Okay, because I know you were talking about using that Superman.
I use that on the Superman on the Merge Sentry.
Okay, I'm getting my customs confused. Yeah.
That was that punk rock Superman.
Yep.
Or heavy metal Superman.
It's this one. I just need a cape to finish him up.
Stop showing me that damn thing.
That black and white on that S just pops.
I told you. The gold would have looked cool, but the black just stands out.
And that black scallop piece around his neck, this hides the weird pecs.
Now it actually looks like a good figure.
Look at that flesh tone.
Let's see
nice smooth finish.
You redo the eyebrows, right?
Yep.
Put a slight wash in the face?
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to see a little hint.
Well, it's not really a wash. I dry brushed the top color on. I painted all the warm pink tone here. Then I dry brushed my custom skin mix over top.
Okay. Yeah, because when you turn it, kind of gives like almost like a shading effect. Almost turns like a grayish. Maybe it's just the way the light hits it. But you can just see okay, it's just the way the light's hitting it. But you can see the details better in like the facial expressions.
Yeah, it's in person too. You can make out the pink in the lower areas better. Finger tones.
Yeah, but that's you got a question there.
All right. How are they getting in? Unfortunately, through the front door, through the back door, through the side door, through the parking garage, and through the pedway system. Because unfortunately, my building, they don't feel that they should close the doors, which they should, and there's an agreement with the hotel next door that the pedway should stay open in case their people don't want to walk around the block to get to their hotel, so they can stay in the warmth in our building.
Well, that's smart.
Yeah. So first, because I had two buildings just like I do now, but in Minnesota, but everything locked down at 11 o'clock. Everything was locked down. You couldn't get in. But in Chicago, hey, anything runs. It's like everybody just make a mad dash for 205 and 225 next weekend.
Then people are going to get upset when they see Cracked Sparrow running through the lobby.
Oh, they're used to it now.
Cracked Sparrow. Who sent that? Was that you?
I did.
Yeah, that was earlier.
I love the name though, Cracked Sparrow.
Oh man. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I got a lot of cracked sparrows running through my building.
Definitely digging this.
Okay, well that's pretty much done, isn't it?
What? I got to modify the. Well, no, I got to modify the other boot, and I got to resculpt the lower legs.
Yeah.
Get rid of the skin tone.
What you done with boots?
I'll fill in like the holes in the boots, make it look leather texture, and I might try to do some try to give it this leather wrap look a little bit.
Yeah. But I mean, you're other than the boots, you're done with it, right?
Well, besides paintwork, I'm going to repaint like all the accessories.
You're gonna highlight the gold, yeah. Gold and
They're
silver.
quite old, and they're plus I'm probably end up going to like glue these straps and trim them off. So because it's at it's an old piece, so it won't stay tight, and I'm constantly tightening it up. So I end up just after I get it painted right, when I put it on, I'll glue it, and I'll trim these little tabs off after it's glued.
Because realistically, you have,
not glued to the figure, just glued closed.
Yeah.
So I can still adjust it.
Something wants to nice He-Man custom. Who currently owns the rights to Conan? Is it still Marvel? I believe so.
No, Marvel did not renew their licensing deal with for Conan.
Oh,
Isn't it independent now?
It's owned by the original creator.
Oh, okay.
And
Hasn't-
Marvel has to license the rights out to use Conan.
okay. So, because I know he was recently, wasn't he in some recent books lately?
He was. And they just decided not to renew the contract.
Okay.
Prefer the old black and white magazine style ones from way back in the day.
Frank Frazetta.
Huh?
Frank Frazetta, the artist.
Yeah, man, it was gory as hell, and with the black and white, and all the blood flying made it even gorier looking.
He was quite the artist, that guy.
Oh yeah.
I like this a lot. The He-Man that I can put on like a Marvel Legends shelf. The only problem with this? I want to make a
Do you have the
Skeletor.
characters?
I want to make a Skeletor.
Yeah.
Put it on the list for 2023.
Well, this probably won't be finished till 2023, maybe. I still got to do the other boot, and I got to do the sculpting on the lower legs, and paint up the gear. But I don't have to do any paint work on the body itself. The only thing that bugs me with the head, this head was molded to have a sideburn over here, and you can see the indentation where the sideburn goes. Maybe put a little glue in there and put the
Tab it in there with some glue. It should be all right.
To cover up that hole.
Outside, it is nasty out there. And we haven't even hit the coldest part yet. It's only negative 24 out.
Are you far from work? A drive?
I'm at now with the roads being kind of iced up and everything, even though they salted and plowed, it's about, on the average, it takes me about, if I leave early enough in the morning and I beat the morning rush, I can get there in like 25-30 minutes max out.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
But with the weather as it is now, I'm probably looking at, because on the way home, it took me literally almost an hour to get home. And it was, I think everybody in the express was doing 15 to 20 miles an hour maximum. They usually do a better job with the streets, but they kind of half-assed it today.
Yeah. Give me a sec, gentlemen. I'll be right back.
Stuck his head, put a little glue there, and stuck his head in a vise.
Yeah. Because I think most of them are like that, because I have that same one for the old Sentry I had, and I remember that indentation in there as well.
It's like they made that head for another hairpiece to use later on. They
Yeah.
never did do it.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that like a couple of streams ago that they did that.
Yeah. Well, I think when I was making the Merge Sentry.
Mm-hmm.
But, this body screams He-Man, though.
Yeah, it does.
It's pretty cool. All the 2000X stuff fits with a little bit of work.
Yeah.
Well, all I had to do on the harness is put it on. Then I hollowed out the gauntlets. These gauntlets are actually molded onto the He-Man's arms. It's one piece of the arm. So I cut them off and hollowed them out and actually turned them into like slip-on bracers.
Yeah.
And the waist cut, the loincloth piece, basically just took it off the figure, then made it a slide-on piece. Because it's originally designed to fit between the torso and the waist on the 2000X figures. So it's goes all the way across, like a lot of DC-UC stuff was. Same with the Power Girl belt. I hollowed it out so I can use it.
Are those were they tab-in belts?
They basically they were sandwiched in between the waist piece and the ab section, so they actually fitted in between. So the only way to get the belts off were to actually crack the torsos.
I hated those.
Then you just cut off the center section. You can turn them into real belts.
I don't know what that project's for.
The Moonstone parts is working great for Power Girl.
I decided to go another route with that. My U.S. agent got a Mezco Batman I had ordered.
Oh, cool.
That's a guy who does Mezco or 7-inch scale. So I just ordered a Mezco 12-inch or 6-inch. It's got the chin strap and everything on it. Just got to shave the ears down.
I was happy how muscular these arms are too.
Yeah, they actually turned out really good. Once you get it all painted up and everything, it's gonna look sweet.
They're much more muscular than the Shriek arms.
Uh-huh.
She's not overly tall either.
No.
Worked out good. Yeah, I think the Batman head's the way to go for that.
Uh-huh. But even that helmet that Captain Britain has, that's a good one too.
Oh, Moonstone? Yeah, this is the only thing it's not Moonstone is the head and torso. The rest of it's all Moonstone. Walgreens had her up for sale, and they had a limit of 2. I ordered 2. One for Power Girl, one to be Moonstone.
Wishing they had another one of these. Hopefully they get some more Blue Marvels. I think I want to pick another one up. I was thinking maybe even seeing if this jacket fits U.S. Agent.
Oh, yeah.
Because the body seems right. I wouldn't even mind putting him on this body, the U.S. Agent. He's not tall enough. Bigger biceps. For that Captain Britain, are you going to use that helmet as the head or no?
Oh, want to turn this into a U.S. Agent? Yeah, I'll probably use this head.
Which one is that one off of the 80th?
That is actually from the retro cards on the Wolf Cap body. That head was way too big for the Wolf Cap body.
I actually got one of those. A Wolf Cap.
Yeah, this is same head they use for Wolf Cap, and it's a huge head for that body.
Uh-huh.
It never did look right. But you put it on a Hyperion, looks perfect.
You gonna complete repaint, or you gonna try dyeing and repaint?
I'll probably do part swaps. So I got black arms. I can swap out the biceps. And now think about it. Heck, I might just try to use a torso that's already black too.
With the Tombstone torso work or no?
No, it's got the sculpted open shirt.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have to do a lot of modding on that.
If he's not going for a lot, I got an extra not Grim Reaper, Crossbones.
Let me take a look. I don't think Crossbones is up there. He might still be a pretty cheap character, but let me take a look.
So I hate to chop up expensive figures.
Yeah.
I usually end up just selling those. Like I had an extra Walgreens Moon Knight. It's like I sold it for, so I'd try to use it for fodder.
$17 in box on eBay, $34 on Amazon, $29 at Walmart.
Fodder it is.
Yep.
Figure of fodder. As
Yep.
Book says.
Well, figure it's fodder now.
I use parts of the US Agent. And I mean the US Agent.
Even the original Crossbones went down in price. He's down to $84.
Oh.
Yeah, the big gargantuan one.
Yeah, that huge body they used there for a while.
Yeah.
With a little skinny legs.
Yep.
Tiny little ball joint hips.
Yeah, I was never a fan of those ball jointed hips.
If done right on the right type of character, they're not bad, but they rarely implemented them properly.
Yeah, they got a on-card Crossbones and Cable from the Deadpool line. $67 for the both of them for the pair. Which ain't bad. It's like 33 and some change a piece.
Mm-hmm. Just want to go ahead to try to get a few more coat. Another coat on that word pumpkin and get him finished up on the McFarlane body.
That Crossbones would be perfect because everything is black.
Yep.
Except for the arms and then the neck area, but you could always paint up that. Got his own holster, gun holster, but I've never been a fan of the gun holsters that tab into the belt and have their own loops.
Mm. Yeah, this one's shaping up well. I like the chain to put around the wrist.
Yeah.
They keep good.
Still can't believe they gave Crossbones those stupid guns. It was like,
well, he comes with
You
two
know what?
sets of guns. So,
yeah, he's got those little laser weapons and then the two Cable double barrel blaster gun.
yeah.
You know what? They're still giving out that stupid gun that I forget who it originally came with. One of the AIM or the Hydra. That stupid futuristic looking shotgun.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That thing, they're still, and you know what? That thing doesn't even fit well in anybody's hands.
Yeah,
No.
they gave it to what's his name now? The new Forge figure. He's got one of those stupid guns too now.
Oh, I gotta show this off. My new Primeval head box cannon sent me.
Damn, is that the new one? The one he did with the teeth that you were saying?
Well, this is the scaled down for the Caliban body. The original one
okay.
was scaled for like the 80th anniversary Hulk. This one is perfect for the Caliban.
Yeah, it's insane. I got those spikes in there like that. Well, that's not really spikes. Is that like an effect where like something's coming out of it?
It's
It's
like cracking open.
It's like an energy bleeding out of them. That's why it lights up. We got the light effect on there.
Yeah.
So that'll stay orange. Everything else will be.
That's crazy.
And his
That's a
body's
perfect fit, man.
I didn't want to push it all the way on yet.
Yeah.
Something Juan was asking. Is that the new Moonstone arms? How'd you get them?
Yeah, Walgreens had her up for pre-order. Like in stock, ready to order.
Is that where they threw them all on sale?
No, she's still full price.
I know they had a big sale at Walgreens recently. We were selling them for cheap, but I don't know. Moonstone wasn't on there, right?
No, she came on afterwards.
Figures.
The Power
Still.
Girls look nice.
This is loving this.
That head is sick.
Perfectly scaled, my friend.
Yeah. Never get any better than that.
I sent one of my extra torsos. They get that textured paint that at Nutsaid Customs used on his Doomsday.
Yeah.
This one I've already started. I filled it in like between the packs, so I can go ahead to put the prime logo, and I got to put a crackhead logo.
See a crackhead logo?
There's a crack in the logo. It's like where it's
That's it. They said
the crack down his face actually runs down the body.
Man, crackhead logo. What the hell?
Yeah, it's almost like the husk is opening up.
Did you get that picture, Dom?
Of the Thor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
And then Magneto does have silver bracers on his forearms, and they're part of the sculpt.
Yeah, the Walgreens sale is only for like an hour or two only, and everything's sold out. Yeah, I was going to go get a couple of the figures off there, like the suit body. I got some of those jigsaws for suit bodies.
Yeah.
Well, you even have what's his name, Arcade, but he's got those stupid shoes.
Yeah.
He's the smaller suit body. The jigsaw, the bigger, like the young Nick Fury body.
Yeah.
Is he the same size as Hammerhead or no?
Yeah, Hammerhead's.
He's a bit smaller than Hammerhead.
Okay, because Hammerhead's a pretty big one.
Yeah, Hammerhead and Hogan are the same. Happy Hogan are the same body. It's just Hammerhead's got the overlay of the vest.
Mm-hmm.
Or Happy Hogan just has a suit jacket on. But yeah, that's weird. That jigsaw is weird because it's like it's got half of the same body, I guess, as Hammerhead, and it's almost like a mix of both bodies.
So it's Happy Hammer.
Yeah.
Hammer time. Alrighty, my friends. I think it's that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, everybody in the chat, thank you for coming out, hanging out. I think I got quite a bit done. I got a lot of my He-Man done, and what else did I work on? I forget.
To anybody who's celebrating, happy holidays to everyone.
Oh, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and everyone out there in the Collector Express watching today. Thank you, and be safe. You're going to be traveling. The bad weather is going on right now.
Yeah. Oh, wait, one sec, guys.
Uh-oh, kick it in.
Family, 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 family.
There won't be a video this Sunday, stream this Sunday. It's Christmas, so we'll be spending our time with her family.
Family, 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 family.
See how many more of those we get.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Oh yeah, it's one of the best parts about to do these streams, getting ready to hang out and talk to everybody in the chat. You help make this go. But anyway, thanks everyone. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll catch y'all next time.
Take care, guys.
Have a good one, guys.